Napadalena. Yes. Hi, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the day 5 and brandology. It's very super happy to invite you all to the last day, and I hope you understand few things about the designing, few things about the market strategy, and how it can be easily composed. And I hope you enjoyed the last 4 days. And today is the last day, and I'm going to show you few examples from the brand leaders, and I'm going to explain what are the plus and minus. I'm going to explain so that it will be useful for you. So anyhow, as I previously said, your brand image is your image of your brand. So and ad image speaks 1,000 words for you. Okay, so image is more powerful than the 1,000 words. So that's what is my concept, and that's what is the part of in brandology. And to know more about the brandology, and to know more about how to create the exact strategy in liberally, and how to create, and to know more about the softwares what I am suggesting, it may be a Photoshop or Illustrator or on Canva, whatever may be. To know more about in detail, you can join me in the main course that I will send you the link in further. Okay. Anyhow, this for this 5 days is more than sufficient for you, that you can design your own ad designs for Facebooks, or it may be for an Instagram, or it may be for an WhatsApp status or stories. It may be useful for you. So you can design yourself accordingly by analyzing what you need, what you are going to do, to whom you are going to reach, in which platform you have to do, and then and the designs, how to compose the designs, what are the colors you can use, what are the typography you use, everything you have learned, I think, and you can use this valuable informations, and you can achieve in your domain. Okay, let's see the day 5. It's just an discussion day. I'm going to show one by one examples, what are the many different type of examples from different platforms, and I'm going to analyze what are the mistakes or what are the plus we can take it from them. Okay, let me go to the session. Yeah, welcome. Okay. First of all, I'll have to thank Mr. Fahim Muhammad for inspiring me about the laser targeting, because without him, no, I can't imagine. Because what you say this, the target audience is the good business, the good marketing, good marketing. This is the main word. I'm going to usually I'll be telling these words. The the very target or very target niches, target audience, very niche target audience is going to be the best solution in the forthcoming days, and that's why he is my inspiration, and although he is a good dancer. So okay, so let me discuss about the first image, more colorful image you are seeing here. This I think it's an paleo secret page, and the image, you look here, there are multiple colors are here used, and as I told earlier in the day 2, colorful is more powerful, because if you are thinking from your audience side, if you are they are browsing, or if you are just they are seeing your ads, many ads, couple of ads, if a single picture contains more vibrant colors, they stuck there. Oh, what's this? They ask them, and they will see what's going to, the image is going to explain. So the powerful attraction, what we say, the more colorful it attracts vibrantly. So more colorful means just for attraction. Other than that, it has to be meaningful. Okay, other than that, it has to be meaningful, because in this image you can see there's the entire ad image, what I say ad image, is from the paleo secret page, and they what they are doing is stop counting calories and take off inches with our 30 days challenge. So this entire fruit assembled and vegetables assembled in a form, that they are going to tell about a vegetarian concept, the food concept they are telling. So that's why I tell that this image speaks thousand words for their brand in a single image. So without even reading the what is the content, we can come to conclusion that this image is going to tell something about the colorful vegetables and fruits. Okay, so it's more important. So it's more important. So below that, the title on the this 30 days challenge is amazing. Health is the biggest gift we can give ourselves. So mm, everything, every content or copyrights, titles, ad titles, everything is there. Everything has been clearly framed, and all the words has composed in a single image that has grown. Okay, let me see the description. What is analysis report we can see. From this image, what we see is the creativity is up to the nine work. It's very eye catchy. You can see it. It's a very eye catchy image with the most colorful and vibrant colors for fruits and vegetables. It's very eye catchy. And headlines also it's good because it's very related to the topic and related to the page. It's headline is also very good, and the ad text and copy is very sharp, engaging, and promising because they have used all the words of engaging, so promising. They are giving us with our 30 days challenge, they are promising and engaging also. It's engaged because from starting to ending there is no break of words they have. So it's engage us. Okay, so engaging is good, our creative is good, our ad title is good, and the copy is good, everything is good, and a good landing page for more information match the end. So landing page also they are given, and the social proof also they are given below as a stars. They are given the stars rating also they have given for on social proof. They have given all of composed they given, and ultimately the final judgment is the good. The image is good since Pakka. So it is composed of everything what we discussed in the earlier day. Uh, Creative is good, content is good, color is good, everything is good, and this image is going to do. It is sure it's going to do a good campaign for you. Okay, so it's campaign for you. Ultimately, we can have this as an example. This as an example. But what, according to me, this image has no headlines in that image. You see, in this design, we don't have any images or call to action here, but rather than they have used in the content part, and then the content part and copyright spot. So it's not a matter. But even if it's Facebook, it's okay. But in case of Instagram, you can't give a link in your description, or in case of if you are doing in the WhatsApp status or story, at that time the image may be incomplete. So what I suggest is you have to compose everything what we discussed yesterday. But this is an ultimately it has good result image. Okay, it's like also 2K result like a case have come. It's ultimately I think it's a good image. Okay. Okay. Shall we go to the next image? Yeah. Second part is engagement is everything. Engagement is everything. Ultimate task of any campaign, what we saw in day one, we have to engage them, we have to entertain them and educate them. This is our ultimate goal of a campaign. And being for engagement, if I thought I have to engage my audience, so I thought of making slides or multiple images or a video or quotes, everything we can have. But in this case, this is bigsmall.in. Surprise your love ones with the most unique gift. What? Surprise your loved one with the most unique gift. So I think it's a gift company. It's a gift manufacturing company or selling company, and they are trying to promote their gift products. Gift products. It's a deer lamp and a neon love lights it's having, and it's going. Okay, but I think it's many things lagging in this ad. Many things lagging in this ad. Let me say what's the results coming. Wow, this the creative we can't even imagine because this image, this deer image or a love, it's not very attractive or appealing, right? You can also realize that this deer image or a love image, it's not appealing and it's not getting any attraction even as a common customer. If a common customer, we can't get unique attraction from this type of images, even though it has an slides also. And the content part, what is content part? Headline is also it's not getting me clearly. Surprise your loved one with the most unique gift. The headline may be somewhat more specific and more enthusiastic so that it can grab the attention of the customer. It has to be like that. But in this post is missing. This post is missing. And the ad text is an unengaging. Landing page also it's unengaging. Social proof is almost is absent. It has no social proofs. So how it can be? I prove. I will trust in the banner, trust in that brand. So it has no social proof. So ultimately, it's the image. According to me, it's an failed part. Because the likes also only three. I, uh, I don't know the exact strategy what happened, but according to me, as a normal man, as a branding man in the branding field, I can recognize or I can suggest them that they can use some other good image or so some other gift images, so it can attract the attention of their customer, and also some catchy words and catchy headlines. It may also be useful. Okay. And Vijay, hi Sisindran, hi sir, hi, welcome you. Okay. Yeah. So ultimately, what I am going to suggest is this image for this brand. Better they can try in a different form of engagement, so it will be more useful for them. Okay. Let me see. Third and the most important and very interesting part, the power of eyes. Power of eyes. In every designs or posters, everything, eye speaks more powerful in the even the painting also, even in the posters, even in the any form of images and pictures. If you have any physical member photo and the eye speaks more beautiful, eye speaks more beautiful. So that's what I'm going to say in this also. If you have a chance of using an image with an eyes, that conveys more messages, because what we told about the eye contacts, and while speaking you can watch many things and you can get the result from the eyes. The same thing is also good here. If you see the eyes of the dog, I think it's an police something dog, and the eyes is more powerful and it's very strong, breaking the 100 plus suffering cats and dogs use. Okay, our response are in the New Mexico at the self-described family pulling nearly 120 animals out of human condition. Wow. So I'm not it's not a police dog, but it's a dog. Something has been saving or protecting from the roadside. So there's, but few messages and all emotions from the eyes of the dogs. The same thing will happen when you post your image or your celebrity image or any images with the eyes. It also gets more engaging than the image without the physical image or eyes. So in the first on the first post we discussed about the only fruits. When compared to the fruits, if you have a chance of any model or any swimming guy, and he speaks about I have used this paleo diets, or I have used this calorie method, and I have reduced this much of weight, and he says like that. If the image has that type of image with the character with the image that has the more trusting image, that will be more trusting image. So can you get me? So let me see the explanation of this image also. So creative part is an very excellent. What I say is, if you have an image with the eye, that the creative is more emotional, very more emotional. And headlines is direct to the point. Headlines, what we saw is our the breaking 100 plus suffering cats and dogs we used. Okay. So the headlines is paka, and the ad copy and the description, I think it's good. Landing page is good. Social proof, I think the social proof means it's an from this. I think it's a news, no news or ASPA on. Then it may be a news channel or on something like that. And also with the composite of everything, we can trust. We can trust. We urgently needs your support to animal like this. Please donate today. So this image also has a good likes and comments and shares also. Even shares, it has an 568 shares. It's a good result. Okay, so if you have a chance to use an image with the eyes, that will be very grateful for you. Okay, so ultimately this image is false. Okay. So like this, even you can study multiple examples in your domain, and you can have an example. It's called a computer analysis. Computer analysis is a part of computer analysis. You can go and search about your computer, what are the type of posts they are using, and what the result they are getting. You can closely observe your computer also. It will be useful for you. Then you go for a your strategic planning. You go for an image planning, and you compose it, and you keep in all the minds, and you join all the dots, and you can get the clear result for this. Okay. Second thing, message. Yeah. Message does not match. Ad does not pause. Okay. If the your message or the image and the strategy does not match, image and the message does not match, it's not going to work out. See, let me see here. It's an tell your parents it's time for romantic date, and something the image has been, yes, I think it's an beachside house villa, and it's an romantic gateway. Tell your parents it's time for a romantic gateway. This is why Tamiduan Mongolians is perfect for your university trip. Okay, somewhat I think it's an confusing because message does not match, does not pass. So I think tell your parents about the romantic, and it's an, about the Maldives villa. It's something is mismatching content. Let me see what happened here. Even it hasn't posted to likes. I think it will be going to happen. Okay. So the quality picture is and creativity is somewhat okay because while I saw this image, I thought it's an about an holiday trip. What I saw it's an holiday trip, or something like that, beach trip like that. But it's an what they are focusing is an entirely different. They are talking about the romantic gateways. The headlines is less engaging. It's too long. The headline. This is why uh, Kandima Maldives is perfect for your anniversary trip. So why we should have to tell our parents about our anniversary trip for a romantic getaway is not at all mismatching, right? Okay, this is the point why this image is going to fail. Okay. So the ad text is in brief, and the product and landing page is in mismatching. Social proof is an engaging, okay, but this estimate is somewhat like that. Uh, this is what going to happen for you when you have an mismatched concept of your image and title. So these are the examples. Few examples I got from the media while browsing, and I like to share you because we can learn many things from everywhere. We can learn many things from everywhere. Being in brand leaders, they too do some mistakes, and being a small brands, they do some very powerful messages. So we have to learn from both the sides, and we have to extract the messaging points, and we have to step up, and we have to arrange for hours so that we can create an ultimate good compose of designs and brands, so that while you compose for you or for your brand, it will be make sense and make value. So only if you can create this type of designs, you can charge better, and you can prove yourself that yes, these designs speaks somewhat more powerful than the previous images or other agencies. So that makes sense. Okay, if you can do a more creative image with the more strategical points implemented in it, it's an encapsulated in it, that gets the great campaign, that creates a great campaign. Okay, so the fourth point is message does not match, so ad does not process. Finally, I'm going to give the clips that ad or being judged based on the visual elements alone. Because just while you are browsing in the Facebook or in Instagram or everywhere, just you see the visuals. Even in the YouTube channels, while you are browsing, the ultimate thumbnail is the crab. It's the crab that pulls your customer to your channel. So the thumbnail is more important in part of in YouTube on or any other platform. Any other platform, the still image it attracts it. So ultimately, it has to be few as an ad creative and good headline or ad text or landing page connection or a social proof or a call to action. Call to action. What it has to do with social proof action, you can have an star reviews you can have that makes the social proofs everything you can have, and simultaneously you have to concentrate on the all the 4 points. It makes the complete ad design. It makes complete ad design, so that you can do your even an individual can compete with the big agencies, only with the creative. For example, many I'm saying the example, even a big budget, big directors and big budget films fails, and when compared to a very small, very concepted and creative films that hits the market, the blockbuster. Okay, so that's the ultimate example I can give you even in our day-to-day life. Even the big projects of films gets fails, and when compared to a small project that has a very creative or very innovative ideas and picturization, that hits the blockbuster. Okay, so that's the ultimate example. So you have to consider the 4 points. So that's it with the comparison. You can have the 4 points of best color and vibration and add message, what are things I have shared and considered. Ultimately you have to be consistency, whatever may be, consistency and valuable content as a perfect pair. You never miss it. You have to fix, the your campaign long time, and you have to be consistency. Either you have to you are going to plan your post daily basis or weekly basis or bi-weekly basis or anything. You have to be fixed with your culture and the consistency, and the content has to be valuable. Then only it will engage me, and then only your ad will have value. Okay, you have value. Consistency and valuable content is the best path. Okay, you can have it. This is the thing. This is the going to example. Listen, dash this, Mr. Shashi. You can also use this example because as I said yesterday, instead of explain the whole book in a single day or a single video, you can split that book. You can split the book chapter wise, and you can launch your videos, say 1 minute or 2 minutes smaller video. It also works. That smaller video will engage them for a week or for 10 days. That create a more impact than a single video. Okay, can you get it? So the consistency also you are getting, the value also you are getting. While you are explaining a single part of that book or single chapter of that book, it makes the sense. Okay. So this dash time, what's the difference between the dash time and the regular old spreadsheets? With us, number are ways more fun to love. Some of this week's tips in all about making your dashboard beautiful. Weekly report tips 5, step 6. So Sasi, you can get the exact tips from this type of post, that you can split it, you can have the book image, chapter wise you can explain. Even it will be more lovable for everyone, that for recall also, because the book starting from first page to the last page, it contains many content and many characters. It may be many bullet points you can say. The whole of thing if you explain, you may miss few things, or as a listener we may miss few things. So if you go with the single chapter, you can break down it, and you can present it in a smaller way, that it creates more impact and more beautifully. Okay, so this is the ultimate example I can give you. Wow. Okay. Okay. So last, the context is the key. Context is the key. Okay. If you see this image, context, what is in the context? So listen, environment. So you have to create the context, not the content. It's the context. You have to create the exact context around you. That what type of content you are going to give. You have to project yourself as, even as a personal brand. I can say for Sasi, or in some agencies I can say that you have to create an environment of a context, so that it has to be clearly explained about your product or service. So for a service. So so this is the example. So prevention magazine. So long winter beauty blast. So 5 tips to say goodbye to winter skin. So I think the image has not kept in the proper position of according to our golden ratio is one thing, and I think they are speaking about the winter skin, goodbye to winter skin, but they are promoting their product as an it's a steamer. I think it's a steamer, but I'm not clear about that what they are going to tell. So this is what I'm going to tell. If you are speaking about the skincare, you have to clear about the skincare. If you are speaking about the product, you have to clearly about the product. So ultimately, the topic and the image mismatches, and the context is not clear about that. So something is missing, or it's not joining. So in other words, I say, if you can join in our childhood, we might have learned about the join the dots, and you can get the beautiful images. If you miss one or two dots, it's okay. If you miss entire dots, means it's not going to make any sense, or it's not going to develop any images. So that what this context explains. So you please fix with the context, and you go with the exactly. So use testimonial for a great ad copy. So from the first slide itself, I have said that the social proof is more important to trust you. Social proof is important to trust you because while taking decision to buy from you a product or a service, I need some proof that whether is I am a first person or already few persons or many persons are buy. If the product has been bought and has been reviewed by many people, then I will be more satisfied, and I will be but I will be self-satisfied. Okay, this product has been used by many people, and I can also use. So example, if you are trying to purchase any products from Amazon, first you will think about the reviews. It may be the good products. If we have the low reviews or a poor review ratings, you sure you're not going to buy. Even a product is not needed. If it has a good review, you may have a chance. Okay, if even compared to this product, we can buy this because it has good review. So that's the power of testimonial and reviews. So maximum if possible, you can use your client's testimonial or as a social proof. You can use in your ad. That makes more powerful ad images. Okay, we can see many ad images like the testimonials. Even in the many ads in the day-to-day ads, we can see many ads. Okay? So like this, you can state the exact testimonial of your client in your ad image. That makes sense. Okay, so I'm talking about the content of that image, content of the image. In spite of your products, you can use your image as from your content as your customer image, saying that this product is good. That also makes more sense than the 200 300,000 words of para. So better you can use that type of image also. That also make more powerful and valuable. So ultimately, you can use that testimonial in your text, and so that you can make that text more powerful. Okay. Finally, this is about the brandology what we discussed in the past past 4 days, and today we are talking about. And what I mean is, let me introduce myself as a brand master and founder of Brand Mastery. It's an Instagram page, and I used to help people to create their own brands in a very short time. And I'm also trying to teach how to create a branding strategy for individual brands. As a part of that, I took this topic, and how to become a hyper brander. It's in part because as a brand owners, we like few points, or we expect few things from the creative agencies or marketers or digital marketers or graphic designers. We expect few things. So that what I trying to express, and that what you can learn from me. Okay. So my ultimate mission is says, if you are not a brand, you're just a commodity. The same thing is applied for you. If you're not a brand, so you can be a personal brand. If you're not unique, if you have no value in your market, then you are one among the person of low paid designers. So it won't take you in the higher viewing point. So you hold where you are, you stop where you are, you just go through one of the points I said in the last 4 days. You compose everything, you try, you have a break of an 1 or 2 days, have a break, it's a weekend, you can have 1 or 2 days break, you recollect it. Okay, even I may be somewhat poor in my communication, or my content may not be engaging for you, but what I give the content is very powerful. Okay, very powerful, and it made me somewhat from a low paid designer to an high paid brand consultant. Now I'm a brand consultant, and I teach the same thing, I express the same thing to all my customers. So I have a good revenue. That's why it's giving you. So it's good. I'm very happy now with my what I'm doing my professional, and I'm a brand consultant. Okay. So with this point, if you can draft your brand strategy, you can do for any brands. If you can design a good creative design with the meaningful points, you can design for any brands. Okay, because you have many brands. So it may be your work, or it may be other agencies work, or if you are working for a brand, or if you are a graphic designer or a digital marketer, it's not matter. You can create your own. I know few people who do business with their WhatsApp contacts. I know few people who do the business in the Facebook, but everyone lacks with their ad images and their contents. So what I thought, that's the first main point. That's the main point where everyone stuck. Everyone stuck. You may be a good brand, what to say, agency, or you may be a good copywriter, or you may be a good poet, or anything. But ultimately, in our social media, in our visual media, everything decides with the visual elements. If you have a good visual elements, what I say, it's an ad image. If you have a good image, that speaks, that makes sense, that creates the more powerful brand. Okay, if you are creative, if your designs is very powerful, then you will be powerful. Okay, if your design make a good impact for your clients, then they are ready to pay you higher. Okay, so it's not a uh, simple task to be a creative, but it's very simple how you can present your content beautifully. That's what is working. Okay. How to be creative is in different chapter. How to creative is in different chapter. I'm not going. It's not in this topic. It's not there. But I'm searching is how to create beautifully. That makes sense. Okay, so you keep all the points in you. What are the says taught in the day 1, 2, 3, and 4? You go through this. All the videos are available in YouTube. The sim on the respective link itself. You can go and you can download the golden ratio curve I have attached in the group, and I have shared the audience over there sheet I have shared, and I have attached a few SWOT analysis photo I have attached. If you anything need from me, you can get it. Always I'm open to you, and you can if you have any doubts in any chapter, not only now in further you have any doubts, you can always contact me. I'm very open. I'm very open because I have learned from many peoples, and I have reached this position, and I am ready to teach you in everything I have learned. Okay, yeah, I'm very open-minded. I'm ready to teach you at the any time. Okay, so if you have any doubts, you can pin me in the WhatsApp chat, and if you have any doubts in regarding the subject, you can always call me. I'm very open to you. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day. I think you have enjoyed this brandology. Okay, bye. Take care. Bye.